Hi, good morning. मेरे को बहुत सारी emails आती हैं. I get a lot of emails on by people who are asking कि भाई how do you get successful in India if you are an artist या आप एक music producer हैं या आप एक music director हैं तो how do you get noticed? इंडिया में लोग आपको कैसे पहचानेंगे? वेस्ट हमें पता है कि देर आर सिस्टम्स देर मेथड्स लेकिन इंडिया में ऐसी कोई प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है ऐसा कोई प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है या ऐसी कोई बॉडी नहीं है जो म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसर्स या आर्टिस्ट को हेल्प करती है टू गेट इंट्रोड्यूस टू द राइट पीपल एंड गेट देयर सॉन्ग्स हर्ड कोई उनके गाने सुने उनको बताए हाउ गुड दे आर ओके सो आई एम हियर टू क्लैरिफाई ऑल ऑफ दैट see sitting in north india sitting in delhi as you know I've done a lot of work in bollywood as well as hollywood mere काफी गाने hollywood में भी गए bollywood में भी गए I'm sitting right here yes I occasionally travel but it's not restricting me so how is this happening ऐसा कैसे हो रहा है कि I'm sitting here and I'm able to execute all of this work so the idea is pretty simple actually India at this point of time is at the best phase of for music or for people who make music तो आई एम जस्ट गोना लिस्ट अ फ्यू सिंपल रूल्स अगर आप उनको फॉलो करेंगे तो होपफुली यू विल गेट सक्सेस सूनर ओके सो आई एम जस्ट गोना लिस्ट सम सिंपल रूल्स नंबर वन है ऑन सोशल मीडिया साइट्स प्लीज डोंट स्पैम पीपल डोंट उनको आप सेम टाइप ऑफ ईमेल्स 10 बार भेजेंगे अपने गाने भेजेंगे पीपल आर नॉट गोइंग टू लिसन ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज दे हैव मेनी थिंग्स टू डू ओके इफ यू राइट अ पर्सनल ईमेल नंबर वन एंड you ask nicely have a good track to show in which context you're trying to show them the track do that okay and number two is don't send the wrong material to wrong people like agar मैं एक music producer हूँ तो I don't want to hear other people's production obviously right because I'm already doing that myself I want to hear artists अगर आप एक artist है तो आप एक music producer को अपने गाने या अपनी vocals भेजिए so then I can judge कि ठीक है यार this person is good and maybe I should try to get in touch with him and work with him ठीक है number three is make really good music right I mean a lot of people feel they're really professional they're working from home and they've got a good recording but once you should compare your music to what's happening outside listen to a few tracks from the Indian film industry yeah from abroad or the good non-film music which is there I don't know if there is any good non-film Indian music right now but if there's something is great in quality then listen to that and compare your music to that and if it doesn't compare then don't send that stuff pehle just get to work with your music and sound better. And if you can't do that, agar aap ek artist hai, don't attempt that yourself. Go to somebody who does that for a living, who's a professional, who has some music which is released and appreciated before, and go to those people. Try to work with those guys and focus on what you're good at. If you're a good artist, then focus on that. If you're a good music producer, then try to collaborate with good artists. Don't try to collaborate with mediocre artists because agar aap aisa karenge, to even your good music might sound bad. So don't do that. Don't depend so much on auto-tune. Depend on good talent. So work with good talent, collaborate and bring your music out. And point number four is that today is the best time to send music to people. Itni movies ban rahi Bollywood mein. I'm sitting right here. I'm not working in Bombay. I'm working out of my studio in Delhi. So how is that happening? In fact, even Hollywood, my songs are getting placed and stuff like that. How's that happening? It's happening because I know how to communicate with people. It's because I have good material. I have a good catalog of work I've done. I've built it over years. It's not a one-day thing. And point number 6 to remember is that it does not happen overnight. You will have to wait to get noticed. It takes time, but you have to be persistent. And in that time, जब तक कि आप notice होते हैं, get your work to be really good. Try and improve your work. Focus on that, right? And there are a lot of people. I mean, there's so many companies in Bombay and so many advertising agencies. Try to get in touch with those people if you have good music to put through, your voice to put through. And if you are really good and your music sounds really good, they will give you a break because there is lack of good music in India and there's actually great money to be made in India because India's right now become a very good paying industry for musicians. So these are a few points I say you try to remember. Try to do good productions. Try to focus on who you're sending it to. Don't send it to the wrong people, right? And third, don't be antisocial. Please don't spam people's inboxes or write rude comments and stuff like that. Just be normal. Write personal message. Communicate. I like it when somebody writes a good message to me. Ke bhai, I've done this work and I would like you to listen and please leave a feedback. If I get the time, I really do it. I hate it when I get an email which is like, hey man, I'm the best and you ain't heard something like this before now. It's all a bunch of nonsense. It just sounds so funny. Okay, so best thing is to just be yourself. Write your stuff. Do your music. Do your thing. And if it's good, trust me, irrespective of anything, wo notice ho jayega. People will eventually, find it. So That's my message to people who've been inboxing me about how to make it in India. So this is how you actually make it, and you can. So give it a shot, and we'll speak soon. Take care.